Hello, I'm Pamela and I'm a pharmacist. A poison ivy rash is caused by an allergic reaction to an oily resin called urushiol. The rash is caused by coming into direct or indirect contact with the oil in the leaves, stems, and roots of poison ivy, poison oak, or poison sumac. For some people, the allergy is mild and leads to relatively few symptoms lasting only a day or two. For other people, the allergic reaction is much more serious. People who are more sensitive to poison ivy can experience symptoms that last for an entire month and are more pronounced in severity. Outdoor Joe's Poison Ivy Pro uses the leaf extracts from poison ivy plants to reduce sensitivity to the oily resin in poison ivy. Once this reduced sensitivity is built, an individual will either have reduced reaction severity or no reaction at all when exposed to poison ivy plants. Identifying poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac. These poisonous plants can look different depending on which geographical area they are located in. Poison ivy can grow as a ground vine, a climbing vine, or a shrub. Initially, the leaves of poison ivy are red and then turn green by the summer. In the fall, the leaves turn bright red, orange, or yellow before eventually falling off. The leaves of poison ivy plants always grow in leaves of threes that can be shiny or not shiny. Some poison ivy plants can contain flowers and develop berry-like fruits. Poison oak can be hard to distinguish from poison ivy. Poison oak can also grow as a ground vine, a climbing vine, or a shrub. Initially, poison oak is a dull green color with hairy upper and lower sides. Over time, the leaves turn yellowish green in the summer and then bright red or pink in the fall before falling off. The leaves vary greatly in shape but usually grow in groups of 3. Poison oak can also contain flowers and develop berry-like fruits. Poison sumac is a tree or shrub and grows in very wet areas. It typically reaches about 20 feet tall. Poison sumac has red stems, loose growing fruit, and smooth leaf edges. Each stem has 7 to 13 leaves arranged in pairs. In the rest of this video, I will refer to these 3 types of poisonous plants as poison ivy. Outdoor Joe's active ingredient. Rhus toxicodendron is the primary ingredient found in Outdoor Joe's. For the past 20 years, MedCara Pharmaceuticals has been bringing this homeopathic, orally administered tincture to market to reduce sensitivity to poison ivy. The concentration 6x12x represents the dilution process of the tincture to create a Rhus Tox concentration of 0.0001%. Outdoor Joe's, which is formerly known as Rhus Tox, has been recommended by physicians, nurses, pharmacists, and other health professionals to help prevent allergic reactions caused by poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac, with a protection rate lasting up to 1 full year. When to start using Outdoor Joe's. It is safe to begin an Outdoor Joe's Poison Ivy Pro course at any time of year, but the earlier you begin your course, the better. This product is most commonly started in the winter, preferably in February when the plant is in its dormant phase. During phase 1, take the recommended dosage of Outdoor Joe's once a week for 3 consecutive doses. We recommend that you take the dose on the same day of the week each week. Make sure not to miss your next dose to ensure effectiveness. Do not take more than the recommended dosage. After you've completed the first 3 doses, you may begin phase 2. Take Outdoor Joe's just once a month during the growing season when there is a higher chance of exposure. Again, it's essential for the success of the solution to remember your monthly dose to maintain a state of reduced sensitivity. 1 bottle of Outdoor Joe's typically lasts 8 months of use. For those with a more severe reaction to poison ivy, it is recommended to continue taking Outdoor Joe's throughout the entire year for best results. Administration and dosage. Outdoor Joe's is safe for children and senior citizens of all ages. In most cases, this product can be used in women who are pregnant. The dose for children and adults is the same. To begin using Outdoor Joe's, place 3 droppers full of solution under the tongue and hold it there for 30 seconds. Then swallow. Repeat this process once per week for the first 3 doses. Then use the solution once per month thereafter. Children old enough to hold the solution in their mouth for the suggested 30 seconds before swallowing can take this homeopathic solution. You should not eat or drink for roughly 30 minutes after taking this homeopathic solution. When taking Outdoor Joe's, it is recommended to avoid the following within 30 minutes because it can lead to an unpleasant taste: mints and mint-flavored items, mouthwash and toothpaste, coffee, orange juice, and strong beverages. Outdoor Joe's side effects. Homeopathic products such as Outdoor Joe's are generally very safe and have minimal side effects or negative consequences. The most common side effects from using this solution is nausea and vomiting, a sore throat, a fever, and other mild symptoms. Outdoor Joe's is safe to take with other prescribed medications because there are no known drug interactions to worry about. Warnings and precautions. It is critical to note that this type of product can only come from a purified source. You should never attempt to create your own Rhus toxicodendron product from poison ivy plants. It can lead to severe reactions requiring hospitalization. Outdoor Joe's has been used in pregnant women, but you should consult your doctor or pharmacist before using this product if you have questions. Helpful poison ivy prevention tips. For additional ways to prevent poison ivy exposure, you can follow these helpful suggestions. You should be familiar with how poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac look, so you can do your best to avoid these plants. Wear clothing such as boots, socks, long pants, and long sleeves to serve as a barrier from poison ivy when hiking. Local pharmacies also sell creams or lotions that can serve as a protectant from poison ivy. A good preventative measure is to always wash clothing immediately after being in areas prone to poison ivy plants, such as hiking trails and wooded areas. Thoroughly wash your skin with cold water and soap after exposure to poison ivy to help remove the oils. Special poison ivy washes are available from most local pharmacies to help remove the oily resin also. If you have a pet, you should wash the fur after being outdoors in a place that may have poison ivy. If you develop a poison ivy rash, you may use calamine lotion, hydrocortisone cream, or an oral antihistamine to treat the pain or itchiness associated with a rash. You should seek medical attention from a doctor if you have a rash around the mouth or eyes, a widespread area of the rash, difficulty breathing, fever, excessive swelling, or a rash that has not gone away after a few weeks. In summary, Outdoor Joe's can be used to reduce sensitivity to poison ivy, poison oak, and poison sumac. This reduced sensitivity can last for up to 1 year. This product is safe to be used in people of all ages and in women who are pregnant. The solution should be placed under the tongue for 30 seconds and then swallowed. Do not eat or drink for 30 minutes after using the product. It should be used weekly for the first 3 doses, then monthly during months with a high chance of exposure to poison ivy. If you have any questions about how to use this solution or how to order it, contact MedCara Pharmaceuticals by phone at 855-409-5496 or by email at tom@medcara.com.